Hi guys, this is just a quick video to show you how to replace the switch on a Shure UR2 wireless handheld mic. The reason why I'm doing this is because I had a look on YouTube and there wasn't really that much about this mic. So basically, remove the screw cap, unplug this. Now the reason why I'm doing this one is because it's already broken and we've already got some new replacements. So this is the switch, just here. What you're going to want to do is unscrew this bit on the bottom, which can be quite fiddly. And if it hasn't been replaced before, you might want to use a pair of pliers and a bit of rubber just to get it off. So just be gentle with this because it is quite delicate. As you can see, there's only this tiny piece of metal that's holding it in. Okay, so once you've taken that off, what you're going to need to do is unsolder the switch if you haven't already done so, or if it's already completely snapped off, then you can just solder a new one in. So what I'd recommend getting is some of this solder wick. Just stick that on top of the solder and just hold the soldering iron on top of it and then wait for it to suck all the solder up from this PCB. Also, I'd recommend getting maybe more than one switch while you're doing this, because if you're not an expert and it goes wrong, then you're probably going to want another switch. So with the replacement bits, as you can see, the legs on it are actually quite long, so you're going to need to cut them down. I'm not sure how well you can see that on the camera, but I would recommend cutting it to a third of its original length, just so it's enough just to poke through the PCB and you can solder it on that way. Like I said, I'm not going to do this one because this one's completely broken. On the actual PCB itself, you will also notice on this side it's got written on, I'm not really sure if you can see that, on and off to match the switch itself. So say for example you've already resoldered this back on and you've tested it. Also take the batteries out while you're doing it. So you put the batteries back in, the switch is now working, screwed the antenna back on. One mistake I made a little while ago is not taking out, where is it, this section of plastic from the rubber bottom. So what you need to do is just put your finger in, push it out, and just be careful while you're doing this as well, if you don't want to snap the switch or the antenna for that matter. Push the bottom in, get you a bit of plastic and just push it back in like that, and then just screw it back on and it should be done, good as new.